This poem's called Dear Mom and Dad. Dear Mom and Dad, I've got a confession. Hope it doesn't make you sad, but I've been experimenting with consciousness to test my hypothesis that the loss of it wouldn't be so bad. Occasionally, anyway. We're also driven by obsession with possessions. Maybe the lesson is that reality isn't so real, it's more about how you feel. Hope that isn't raising of me to say, anyway. I love you, Mom and Dad. You raised me in the perfect way. It's society that blindsided me with its greed and inequality. Get more, exploit more, Mother Nature is a whore, and nobody's keeping score except for the economists. And we all know who they work for. Environmentalists are nothing but young, poor, and pissed off, but not pissed enough to resist. They tell us that socialist is a dirty word, like if we write that shit in our blogs, they'll put our names on a list. Mom and Dad, don't get mad. I know what you'll say to me. Doing LSD doesn't make me an escape artist. It just gives me another lens to look through. Some people need glasses to see. I've got a micro-collider telescope too. Reality is what you make it, and the change starts within you. I've read ancient philosophy and Diogenes, so I know that everything is made of air, condensed and rarefied. I climbed the fence to the other side, and from the fractal forest, it looks like this math that we applied to build our solemn fortress is bogus. It supports this subordination of working classes, might makes right, and profit is power. So supporters say to the parasite stooped over the tallest tower, and from down here, we can see that weak underbelly, Machiavellian villain and holding inequality steady. Are you ready? The devil's laws are the laws that are written, and history always forgets about the victim. This is my perspective, Mom and Dad. Do you recall who told you that drugs are bad? Did the message come from someone who already has the upper hand? And does that sound odd? Even Hermes was a god. Be wary of the message. I've seen more love in the fortress's wreckage than they'll let you know exists in the official addresses. I'm a psychonaut Galileo, trying to see reality past reality's portrayal. There's not a halo waiting at the end for those of us who just take it on the chin. The game is rigged for those who win. Maybe the best I can do is to attack it through this window of perception. And I'm glad, Mom and Dad, that I've had the chance to glance at the system with its pants down. I confess that I want to lead like explorers do, to perceive reality through my micro-collider telescope tube. And I hope you'll forgive me, Mom and Dad. I confessed. I'm testing this hypothesis, questing to find love in a loveless land. And I've seen it with my burning hands. I've made glass from the sand, and with my burning heart, I've whispered to the stars, Mom and Dad, this is just the start.